Meanwhile, here are the top latest developments to keep you updated about what's been happening in the state of Maharashtra and also in Assam, where the rebel camp is. Let's begin. Uddhav Thackeray hits out at the Sena rebel MLAs, calling them pests and insects and rodents who are hollowing out the party. He in fact also called the BJP as backstabbers, shooting down any possibility of an alliance with the Bharatiya Janata Party. And for the first time, Team Modi breaks their silence after 3 days of the political drama unfolding in Maharashtra. Union Minister Piyush Goyal spoke to India Today exclusively and called the Sena-NCP alliance as unholy and bankrupt with regard to ideology. Meanwhile, the Sena MLA Eknath Shinde, who has been camping with the rebel clan, cancelled his visit to Mumbai, saying that he will stay in Guwahati for some more time. Meanwhile, the Shinde clan continues to swell. The numbers are rising every hour. They are growing stronger, clearly. One more MLA, Dilip Nande, has landed in Guwahati to join the rebel faction camping in Guwahati's Radisson Blu Hotel. So total number of Sena MLAs as of now, as it appears, stands at 38. That's behind Eknath Shinde. But Uddhav faction has now sought disqualification of 16 MLAs of the Shinde faction under the 10th schedule. Maharashtra Deputy Speaker Narhari Zerwal has also been approached with that plea. But that's not all. 2 independent MLAs have also demanded the removal of Deputy Speaker Narhari Zerwal, accusing him of being biased toward the Uddhav camp. What? So the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena is in a firefighting mode so that they can possibly save the Maha Aghadi government, but that looks unlikely because Sena has sought disqualification of at least 15 MLAs. They are stating that this is all that they can do at this point to save itself. Or could it be another threat tactic, as Eknath Shinde is now claiming? Watch this report of how Uddhav Thackeray is coming across with a threatening tone of disqualification.
Public display of might. Massive protests.
ने कहा ना, ये कानून की लड़ाई है, कानून से होगी। रास्ते की लड़ाई रास्ते पर, सड़क पर हो सकती है, हो जाएगी।
And an ugly warning of a street fight. Cornered Uddhav is doing everything he can to save face. As his numbers dwindle to the teens, Uddhav is firefighting the rebellion within Sena to save the Maha Aghadi. And after this emotional message on Wednesday,
समोर येऊन मला सांगितलं किंवा जर त्यांनी स्टेटमेंट दिलं की उद्धव ठाकरे मुख्यमंत्री पदावरती नकोत, तर मी आता मुख्यमंत्री पदाचा राजीनामा द्यायला तयार आहे.
Uddhav has followed it up with another emotional outburst, hoping it'll cut some ice with the rebels.
The disqualification threat by the Uddhav Sena to the Shinde Sena is a tactic used by them to delay the process. They are trying to get more time so that things can change. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Shinde is a very powerful leader and he knows such tactics. He will be moving for the trust motion.
Uddhav's son Aditya also came to his father's rescue, saying there were attempts to disrupt peace and harmony in Maharashtra. He also wrote that such betrayals have been witnessed before and they've emerged on top despite it. So what is Uddhav Sena's strategy? In a bid to save the toppling MVA government, the party faction led by Uddhav Thackeray filed a petition before the Deputy Speaker, seeking disqualification of rebel MLA Eknath Shinde and 15 others. Uddhav's camp is continuing to target the BJP rather than Eknath Shinde. Sena MP Sanjay Raut said the BJP was making below-the-belt remarks against NCP chief Sharad Pawar and even threatening him. Raut further went on to say that the fight is over numbers, papers and on the streets now, and that the Sena would win all 3. But how would they do that? He never answered.
अब तक शिवसैनिक सड़क पर नहीं उतरे हैं, चाहे कितने भी लोगों को आप खरीद लो, दबाव डालो, लेकिन कानून की लड़ाई, कागज की लड़ाई और सड़क की लड़ाई, दोनों में हम जीत जाएंगे.
While political battle in Maharashtra is now turning into a legal battle, Shiv Sena leader and MP Sanjay Raut has threatened that they are ready to fight it out in the assembly as well as on the streets. With camera person Kiran Sakpal, myself Ritvik Bhalekar reporting for India Today, Mumbai.
And as I wrap up 6 p.m. Prime, here's how the numbers stand. At this point, Shiv Sena has come down to 17, NCP 55, Congress 44, and the numbers are increasing on this side in Guwahati. 38, as Eknath Shinde is claiming, showing video evidence, with independents and others at 9, but Bharatiya Janata Party with 106, and this looks like the powerful side, at least for the next few hours.